Hello, I am Dan DeRocha and this is Baker's Insight. Today we will be making a Belgian waffle with the Liege style of dough. To help us, we have the Prince of Liege himself, Chris Houle, one of our sales consultants.
Good morning. Good morning, Dan. How are you? Okay, so a little bit about the Belgian waffle. The reason we chose this is, it's a popular item. It's very versatile. It can be used as a savory item, a sweet item, breakfast, lunch. So we think that the waffle itself is a good vehicle for a lot of different types of food.
Excellent.
So that's why we chose to do this. We wanted to do something a little different than your standard batter style waffle. So we chose to use this method. One big difference to highlight is the leavening. In American style waffles you find in your diners and your restaurants, the batter is usually leavened with a chemical leavening such as baking powder, baking soda, combination of the two. With the Belgian waffle made with the Liege dough, it's a yeasted dough. So it's a brioche style dough that is leavened with yeast.
Very rich.
Yeah, lots of eggs, lots of butter, sugar, a little bit different than something you typically see. So we're hoping to showcase that a little bit.
Anything different about the mixing process?
Yeah, I mean this particular product is more or less mixed like a bread dough or a brioche type dough, where we have a planetary mixer with a dough hook, rather than if you're making a batter, usually you use a whip or a paddle. So we're using a dough hook to mix this product. Because there's such a high amount of fat in the dough as well, you use what I call like a blitz method. Okay, so you take the liquids, the flour, the sugar, salt, and yeast, and those are mixed until it's developed like a dough. Okay. And then you want to blitz in some of the butter, small amounts at a time, until it's fully incorporated, almost like emulsifying the butter into the dough.
Excellent.
If you were just to mix it straightforward, it'd be too much fat. It wouldn't come together properly.
So we've mixed the dough.
Correct.
We talked about the sugar before, but we haven't actually added the sugar to the dough yet. Why is that?
Well, we wanted to first make sure the dough was completely mixed and developed. Once you put the sugar in there, it will tend to break down some of the gluten structure. So you want to save that for the very end, just like mixing an inclusion. So the dough is completely mixed. Now, when we put the sugar in, we just want it to be incorporated. We want to keep big, nice chunks of sugar in there. So very little mixing, just enough to get it blended in.
Go big or go home, basically.
Exactly. So if you want to take a look, very large pieces of sugar that we ended up using, and it'll get broken down a little bit in the mix, but I think it creates a nice element of more caramelization inside of the waffle.
Perfect. Let's throw them in. So we got our brioche, it's rested.
Correct.
Looks like it's about double in size like you had said. We already started griddling a few. You got the griddle going. What's anything about the griddle that we need to know about here?
Not really. There's a lot of different varieties of griddle that can be used. People prefer cast iron type material. It holds the heat better. It might do a better caramelization job on the sugar. But most griddles will tend to work.
All right, finished with the griddle, and we took it to the next level. We took it to the next level. I mean, we have your regular waffle, just traditional, how they serve them in Belgium on the street. Nothing really on it, just so you can eat it with your hands. We did some inclusions, chocolate chips. We can finish this off with a little something extra, right?
We can.
We do a little powdered sugar. Let's do a little extra, just because we're on a sugar rush. Little whipped cream.
Sure.
Little whipped cream.
Whipped cream sounds good.
Just a little boop, little dollop right there.
You want
to go extra decadent? Let's go extra decadent. Little chocolate hot sauce.
Looks beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful job. I mean, you got the title of Prince of Liege for a reason. I mean, these are all your creations, are all your ideas. You know, your traditional chicken and waffles, a little syrup on top.
Right.
What do we got over here?
We got ice cream sundae. You know, banana split.
Finish that off. We got a lot of food to eat.
Hot sauce as well on here. We highlighted some savory items. Chicken sandwich with some lettuce and tomatoes. We made some BLTs. Breakfast sandwiches to go, a little egg and a sausage patty.
You spice that up with a little aioli?
We put a little bit of mayonnaise on there with sriracha, right, known to some as aioli. We got the waffles and the berries, so a good mix of lots of different products.
Well, I mean, it's truly decadent. I mean, we go from very simple to ultra decadent to super savory. You could take the waffle and you could go all over the map with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Baker's Insight. For the recipe of the waffle and more, please visit ericrecord.com. Thank you.